6 undeniable signs she sees you as more than a friend. Don't miss these. Leave a like on the video, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe to receive new tips. Hey there, it's Pamela Raquel. Today, we're diving into the tantalizing world of decoding female attraction. In this video, we will be exploring the undeniable signs that your friend sees you as more than just a friend. By the end, you will be armed with the knowledge and confidence to take that leap and turn your friendship into something truly magical. She confides in you about personal matters. Picture this, gentlemen. You're chatting with your crush, just shooting the breeze, when suddenly she starts opening up about something deeply personal. We're talking about hopes, dreams, fears, the type of topics most people reserve for their closest friends. Now, this is a major sign that she sees you as more than just a casual buddy, because when a woman trusts you enough to share her intimate feelings and thoughts, it means she feels a deep sense of connection and comfort with you. If she's consistently turning to you to bare her soul, it's a strong indication that she feels something special brewing between you. So if you find yourself playing therapist to her deepest revelations, take it as a promising sign. She's testing the waters for a bond that goes beyond mere friendship. Keep being that rock she can lean on and watch as your connection flourishes into something truly extraordinary. Sponsored content. When navigating from being just friends to potentially more, every detail counts, including your skin. That's why today's video is sponsored by Tay Hanley. Now, let me tell you, this is zero overwhelm and free skincare. The Level 1 system covers all of the basics. Inside this box, you have a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, a PM moisturizer, a super serum, and an under-eye cream. Every box comes with an instruction card, making the process of achieving and maintaining amazing skin incredibly easy. Click the link in the description below and get 30% off your first box plus some amazing free gifts. Her body language screams attraction. Alright, lads, let's talk about the secret language of attraction, body language. You can learn a lot about how a woman feels about you by the way she positions herself in your presence. And if your lady friend is giving off these telltale signs, chances are she's seen you in a decidedly non-platonic light. First up, watch for the leaning. When you are chatting, does she angle her body towards you, closing the gap between you like she can't get enough of your magnetic presence? Next, pay attention to her hands. Is she constantly finding excuses to touch you? Touch is a powerful indicator of attraction, and if she can't keep her hands to herself, it's a good bet she is imagining them all over you. And don't forget the eyes, gents. If she's gazing at you with a smoldering intensity, holding your gaze just a bit longer than necessary, that's a dead giveaway that she's lost in thoughts of you. So if your gal pal is displaying these body language cues on the regular, it's time to sit up and take notice. Her subconscious is practically screaming, "I want you," and all you have to do is tune in and make your move. She asks about your love life. Now, picture this scenario, boys. You're hanging out with your crush, just two pals enjoying each other's company, when out of nowhere, she starts peppering you with questions about your love life. So, are you seeing anyone right now? What kind of girls are you usually into? What's your idea of a perfect date? Now, this, my friends, is no idle curiosity. When a woman starts probing into your romantic history and preferences, it's a giant flashing neon sign that she's interested in being more than just your buddy. She's trying to see if there's potential for something more between you. So if your crush starts playing 20 questions about your love life, don't brush it off as mere friendly curiosity. She's waving a giant banner that reads, "I want to be more than friends." All you have to do is read between the lines and make your intentions known. The door to romance is wide open, my dudes, and it's up to you to walk through it. She tries to make you jealous. Gentlemen, have you ever been chatting with your crush when she casually drops a mention of another guy in her life? Maybe she brings up a coworker who's been hitting on her, or a date she went on last weekend. If you find yourself feeling a pang of possessiveness, congratulations, you've experienced the green-eyed monster known as jealousy. But here's the thing, if your lady friend is deliberately trying to evoke this reaction in you, it's a surefire sign that she sees you as more than just a buddy. By mentioning other men in her orbit, she's trying to gauge your investment in her romantic life. She wants to see if the thought of her with someone else stirs up feelings of protectiveness and desire in you. So if your crush seems to be playing the jealousy card on the regular, don't get mad, get motivated. Take it as a clear sign that she's waiting for you to make your move and show her that your feelings go beyond simple friendship. The ball's in your court, fellas, don't drop it. She's always there when you need her. Life has a funny way of throwing curved balls when you least expect them. Whether it's a rough day at work, a family emergency, or just a general sense of existential dread, we all have moments when we need a little extra support from the people we care about. And if your lady friend is consistently showing up for you in these moments of need, it's a huge indicator that she sees you as more than just a casual acquaintance. When someone consistently shows up for you, no matter what life throws your way, it's a sign that they see you as a crucial part of their world. They're not just fair-weather friends, they're ride-or-die partners, ready to face whatever challenges come your way together. So if your girl pal is always in your corner, cheering you on and picking you up when you're down, take it as a beautiful indication that she sees you as more than just a buddy. She's showing you through her actions that you are a priority in her life, that your happiness and success matter to her on a profound level. That kind of devotion doesn't come around every day, gents, so you've got to hold on tight and never let it go. She goes out of her way to do nice things for you. Lads, let me ask you a question. When was the last time a platonic friend went above and beyond to brighten your day? I'm talking homemade chicken soup when you're sick, surprise tickets to your favorite band, a heartfelt card on a random Tuesday. That's because these kinds of grand gestures are usually reserved for the people we care most about, the ones we're trying to impress and show our love for. So if your lady friend is consistently going out of her way to do nice things for you, it's a flashing neon sign that she sees you as more than just a casual pal. She's putting in the extra effort to make you feel special, appreciated, and cared for, all the hallmarks of a romantic connection in the making. So if you find yourself on the receiving end of an endless stream of sweet gestures and thoughtful favors, don't write it off as mere kindness. Your lady friend is sending you a loud and clear message that she wants to be more than just your buddy. She wants to be your partner, your confidant, your queen. All you have to do is open your eyes and see the love that's been staring you in the face all along. Now that you know the signs that she likes you more than a friend, what's next for you? Discover how to tell if a woman thinks you are good-looking or learn the things that love but a few men know. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or anything else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel. Let's continue. How to tell if she's emotionally invested in you. Hey there, it's Pamela Raquel. Picture this. There's a girl that you are totally into, but you're scratching your head wondering, is she feeling the same depth of connection? Deciphering emotions isn't always straightforward, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Well, guys, today's your lucky day. I'm about to spill the beans on the subtle and not so subtle signs that she is emotionally invested in you. Whether you're in the early days of dating or just trying to gauge your crush's feelings, this one's a game changer. Ready to navigate the labyrinth of love and find out if she's truly on the same page? Prioritize your needs. When someone is emotionally invested, your well-being becomes important to them. If she considers your feelings when making decisions or adjusts plans to ensure that you are comfortable, it's a big hint. Did she suggest that restaurant because she knows that you love Italian food? Well, that's her taking your preferences to heart. She shares personal stories. Trust is an integral part of emotional investment. If she starts to share more about her life, her dreams, her fears, and those little anecdotes from her past, it means she feels safe and connected. She's opened up about her childhood and her dreams for the future, and that's not something you share with just anyone. She seeks quality time. Now, it's not just about the quantity but the quality of the time spent together. If she actively seeks moments where you and her can both connect deeply, whether it's a quiet evening walk or a dedicated date night, it signals her emotional commitment. She's clearing her calendar to spend an evening with you with no distractions, and that's her craving depth and connection. Support your goals. One of the purest expressions of emotional investment is when someone genuinely roots for your aspirations. If she's always by your side, cheering you on, celebrating your victories, and lifting you up during setbacks, she's genuinely invested in your journey. Remember that project that you were nervous about? Well, notice how she constantly checked upon your progress, celebrating your successes, and was there during the tough times. That's genuine support. Body language cues. Actions often speak louder than words. And when she's with you, notice the little things, the way her body leans towards you, the moments that she holds your gaze just a tad longer, or the open posture that she maintains. These are subtle yet potent signals of her attraction and comfort level. She's not just saying she likes spending time with you, her body is echoing the same sentiment. Keeps you in the loop. Communication is a hallmark of deep emotional investment. If she's making an effort to keep you updated about her day-to-day life, sharing her joys, and even her mundane moments, it's a sign she wants you integrated into her world. Got a random text about her day or her weekend plans? Well, that's her way of ensuring that you are a part of her narrative. Makes sacrifices. True emotional investment is evident when someone willingly adjusts their own needs or desires for the happiness or well-being of another. If she's often going out of her way, changing plans, or compromising to make sure that you are okay, it's a testament to her commitment. She had plans with her friends but changed them to be with you when you were down. Well, that's not just compromise, that's genuine care. Active listening. One of the most genuine signs of emotional investment is when someone truly listens to what you have to say. If she hangs on to every word, remembers the little details from previous talks, and even brings them up later, it's a clear indication. Remember last month when you mentioned that movie that you wanted to watch? Well, notice that she brings it up again, and it seems like she's genuinely paying attention. Expresses concern. When life throws curveballs at you or you're just having one of those days, her messages or calls might be a constant. Now, it's not just about asking if you're okay, it's about genuinely wanting to be there and helping any way that she can. You remember that time that you weren't feeling your best, and she reached out multiple times just to ensure that you were alright? Well, that's not casual concern, that's deep care. Defends you. Now, loyalty is a fundamental pillar of emotional investment. If she's backing you up, especially when you are not around to hear it, it's clear she respects and values the relationship. Heard from friends that she spoke highly of you when someone tried to bring you down. That's her unwavering loyalty in action. Plans future together. When she talks about her dreams, goals, and the future, and you find yourself consistently in that picture, it's a clear sign she's envisioning a long-term journey with you. Did she mention a holiday next year and then added, "We should go there," or talks about future milestones with a shared perspective? That is her certainly weaving a future narrative with you at its center. Remembers little details. It's those tiny, seemingly insignificant things that you've mentioned in passing that she recalls. Whether it's how you like your coffee or a random story from your childhood, her memory is on point. You casually mentioned once how you loved a particular candy as a kid, and she surprised you with it later. That's her way of saying she's attuned to what you say, valuing even the mundane. Seeks your opinion. Every decision, whether it's about her career move or which dress to wear to an event, seems to warrant your opinion. She's not just asking for the sake of it, indeed, she's genuinely valuing your perspective and feels that your input enriches her choices. Remember the last time she was torn between two options and earnestly asked, "What do you think?" Well, that's her expressing trust in your judgment. Introduces you to her circle. Meeting the parent or being introduced to her childhood friends, these are significant moments. By introducing you to the people that she cherishes, she is signaling that you hold an essential place in her life. Recall the warmth and excitement in her voice when she said, "I really want you to meet my best friend." That's an open arms invitation into her world. Physical affection. Now, it's not always about passionate embraces, sometimes, it's the gentle gestures that speak volumes. The random cuddles, holding hands during a walk, or a comforting forehead kiss, these are signs of deep emotional intimacy. Noticed how she instinctively reaches for your hands when watching a movie? Well, that is her seeking and offering some form of emotional closeness. Maintains communication. Life can get chaotic, but if she's making the effort to keep in touch, sharing her highs and lows, or just sending a simple, "thinking of you," text, she's emphasizing the bond. Ever received a random message from her in the middle of the day? Well, that's her way of saying that you are always on her mind regardless of the chaos around. Expresses jealousy. Now, jealousy isn't always about possessiveness. Sometimes, a slight twinge of jealousy is a subtle indicator that she values the bond share between you two. Ever noticed her raise an eyebrow when someone gets a little bit too flirty with you? It's not about ownership, it's her silent way of saying she treasures what you two have. Invests in shared activities. Whether it's joining you for a weekend's golf session or binge-watching that series that you love, she is eager to share experiences with you. It's her way of getting closer, understanding your world, and building shared memories. That time she surprised you by setting up a gaming night even though she's not much of a gamer. That's emotional investment right there. Expresses gratitude. Now, she never lets a kind gesture go unnoticed. From the morning coffee you made to the times you stood by her, she consistently acknowledges and appreciates. When she looks into your eyes and says thank you for something that seemed trivial, understand that it meant the world to her. Vision alignment. Now, your dreams matter to her. Not only does she want to hear about them, but she's also keen on ensuring both of your aspirations align. Those deep nighttime talks about where you see yourselves in a decade? Well, that's her way of making sure that you both are walking hand in hand towards a shared future. So when she asks about your 5-year plan, she's trying to sketch a picture with both of you in it. Deciphered her emotional investment? While you dive deeper into understanding her desires, discover physically intimate gestures that women love or learn about things that make women fiercely attracted to you. Your views matter, like your thoughts in the comments, and join our community by subscribing. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or anything else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel. Let's continue. Do this with women and they'll find you more interesting. So, you want to know how to spark a woman's interest, right? Well, it's easy. The big trick is to get her curious about you and what you are doing in life. And you know what they said about curiosity? It killed the cat. Also, the more curiosity you build, the more attractive you actually appear. So, stay tuned for today's video. My name is Pamela Raquel, and let's get rolling. You have to be confident. Confidence is being proud of the person you are, no matter how goofy, nerdy, sporty, or feminine you are. Confidence is highly irresistible to us ladies, and because we are so attuned to this confidence, we will assess every potential date that we meet for the confidence factor. Before you walk over to us, we've already figured you out. Before you've opened your mouth to deliver a word, we've already assessed your confidence. We've been judging you by your body language. Yes, it's creepy, but we have been watching you from afar, and it's very true. And, God, it really does sound creepy. But everything from how you raise your hand in class to how you get the bartender's attention, even to how you talk to your friends when you are in a group, we have already been analyzing you. So, the first step to spark a woman's interest is to be mindful of your actual body language. Take up the space around you as much as you can. Lean on the furniture, put your elbow up on the bar, stuff like that. Make sure you have uncrossed your arms and think big. Puff out your chest and keep your chin up. Imagine that you are a movie star or the equivalent male character crush that you know is irresistible to the ladies. But the most important thing is to relax while you are maintaining your confident body language. A great tip is to just breathe slowly and focus on your exhale. Make it long and smooth. Then, focus on the attention of your feet. Can you feel all of your toes? Now, it's a mindfulness grounding technique that you can use in all of those awkward and nervous situations. Just think about breathing and then focus on your individual toes. Make her laugh. Every lady wants a guy that can make her smile and make her laugh. It just takes the edge off this serious thing that we all call life and lets us relax just a little. And if you can make her laugh before she meets you in person or right at the beginning of when you first meet her, well, you have really won the top score for being highly attractive. You have to remember, women react based on how you make them feel. So, if you can relax her and take away that awkward tension when you first meet, then you are more likely to bag yourself a date. And just in case you want to know some easy ways to make her laugh: 1. Good jokes. 2. Bad jokes like dad jokes, which will result in her laughing at you but in a nice way. 3. You can tease her in a nice way, such as mock her style, mock how she speaks, or you can twist every single thing that she says into a flirty innuendo. I don't mean go straight in for the kill, but whenever she says something, make it out to be a date. For example, if she asks, "Can you come with me to collect this document from the office?" and you can say, "Oh, come with you, like a date, you mean?" Show off your high value. Women judge. Oh yes, that sounds horrible. It's just part of our DNA. We will overassess, overanalyze, and fill in the blanks by everything we consider a person. So, do not leave this to chance. It's programmed into our brains. And some ways to show off your high value is to be emotionally positive, smile, and do not show any negativity. This means do not moan about your work or tell her how stressful your day was. You need to groom and dress well. Have manicured hands, amazing facial hair, and nice skin. It shows that you have made an effort to actually look good. Have a tidy car and home. Nothing screams EW and a lack of maturity than a guy that has a dirty car. Communicate well. If you get the chance to talk to someone else while you're trying to impress a lady, this will score you some big points. It could be how you ask the waitress for the check, it could be how you talk to the cashier when you go to the shop. Whatever it is, if you get to show off that you are great at communicating with strangers, this will really raise the interest level, and she would definitely like it. Show your commitment to yourself and to other people. But don't think bragging about work will actually help. You need to show your commitment to your self-development, not just your self-made career. How is it that you grow as a person? Do you go to the gym? Do you read educational books, listen to podcasts? All these things, you can drop hints about in the conversation. You can talk about how committed you are to your mom, your dog, your children. All of these things will really spark an interest because ladies want to know that you can commit to something else so they can think, you know what? This guy really is a keeper. Don't expect an outcome. Crazy, I know, but this really does make you appear a lot more attractive, and you will be sparking ladies' interest. If you go out on the prowl or whatever it is you call it and you expect to actually find a lady by the end of the night, well, you're going to come across quite arrogant and overconfident. So that ladies are not going to find you attractive. You want to play it cool and just be happy to just speak to a girl. You are happy to get to know someone, but you aren't that fussed if you don't actually get her number or get to go on a date. It shows that you can live in the moment, and the lady isn't going to think that you are being a tryhard because remember, if you suss that a lady is going to like you, well, then you become a nice guy, and you already know what we think about nice guys on this channel. They just, yeah, stay mysterious. If you are Batman, then obviously don't let her know. This is great. But what I mean here is don't give away too much about yourself. If she asks you questions about your personal life, it's okay to gel with her and talk about things, but don't expand on too much. Or if she says, hey, can you tell me more about this amazing thing that happened to you? You can say, very, very long story. I will tell you another time. And this keeps her guessing about you. It means she has to fill in the blanks about your life, what you do, who you are as a person, and it keeps her curious, thus builds interest. Builds sexual tension. Unless you are planning to live in the friend zone for the rest of your life, well, buddy, you need to up that interest and create tension, such as gentle innuendos, and I mean gentle, a bit more flirt, and more touching, and actually look at her lips. Now, she will know that you are doing this, and providing you have followed the other tips inside this video, you don't come across as weird. She will know that you are interested, and she will think, I'm interested in him because he's looking at my lips. Take the lead. Women love it when guys take the lead. It shows confidence and dominance, which is the two things that we absolutely love about guys. This is why we want you to take the lead in the moments of you pick where we're going to eat, babe, because we are deep down hoping that you can dominate the decision as well as understand how we feel that day and pick the right restaurant that will be suitable for our needs. Obviously, this never actually goes to plan and causes possibly a lot of arguments, but taking the lead could be you suggesting the day of the date. It could be suggesting what you do or where you go on the date. It's you introducing yourself first. It's you walking over to her. Anything that shows her that you have these manly qualities will always win you over from everybody else that possibly has potential with this lady and thus will be sparking interest.